Did you expect us to start somewhere else? It's Nigel. He's looking at a rock. Welcome back to Sycamore. When we last left off, we're having a goods problem, and I think I might have a solution. I don't want to say that'll work, but I think that'll make things better. So let's turn on the user interface here. So, you know, when you make a market, let's make a new market, for example, and you put two of the same type of stall in the market, the second stall will only be visited by villagers that need a secondary goods type. Can you see where I'm going with this? So, in fact, I believe... Go away. I believe that what we need to do here is create another market, another goods stall. This is going to be the second goods stall, and you're going to go right here, and you're going to have another green tent. I should add, I think the fair mod, I forget the name. I'm terrible with names. But, except for Nigel's. That adds more tent colors. We're going to need some more tent colors. Anyway, I'm going to add a second goods stall, and then when that gets finished, I'm going to change this to clothing and this to common wares, and hopefully that will ease the problem. Notice how I didn't say fix again. We have 1,400 bucks. What do I want to do with it? I wasn't sending any soldiers out because we're not making luxuries. I think I'm going to start to implement the plan. The plan. Do you remember the plan? No access to goods. Yeah, I know. I'm going to say this. Yep. And then I'm going to... Boy, am I going to be optimistic. I'm going to be optimistic and say, hey, this one. Okay. We're going to add to some taxes to the neighborhood. Warehouses. 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 I'm serious about this. It might be a little early to do this, but why not? We're going to need jobs anyway. So let's just start lining them up. 1, 2, should be 8 of them for now. 8 warehouses. We're going to store polished stone in anticipation for building the monastery. I want the monastery to eventually climb all the way up the hill. All the way up here. And we have plenty of minerals still available, and berries, if you will, still available. I don't know what if you will means, and I don't know why. Oh, I don't have enough money to build these. No, I do. Come on. We're rich. We're rolling in dough. Take out a loan. Alright, I've built all the warehouses now. I was just saying to myself, it's good that the villagers are coming in slow. We only have 1 new villager, but we do have a lot of open jobs available. How's the budget doing? I mean, come on. We're rolling in dough. We're just not making enough stuff. Anyway, I don't want to do villagers. I want to do workplaces. I want to sort by workers. There's all the new warehouses. We have a new granary right over here. This was going to be for fish. I already had it for fish. Let's put 1 transporter in. Is Howissa. Howissa. How are you doing? Okay, and that's the only unemployed we have at the moment. Speed 2, please. Anyway, warehouses, polished stone, stone, and eventually workers. The market has been built. Okay. Okay, here we go. Here we go. You have 0 are going to be changed to clothing. You, or this one, is the second one, is going to be changed to common wares. I need a new market tender. 2 transporters. Coal. What are the coal numbers? 71 coal. Can I steal a coal worker? I think I can. A charcoal burner. It's Nog. Nog. Unfortunately, we don't have eggnog, but we do have some common wares. I want you in here, Nog. Thank you very much. Okay, now... The primary goods market here is clothing, and the secondary is common wares. Let's see if that solves any issues and makes me look like a genius. Odds are, if it's going to make me look like a genius, it's not going to work. What else can we do? No access to food. food could be, 130, 150. Boy, my food production just absolutely stinks. And I've got them all in here, right? No, I don't. Can I move workers? Can I move workers? It's there. The citizens are just so slow. I can't move any workers. This is why we need more people to come in. All right, we do have a positive number of cloth. We have 120 wool. The weaver hut's done, and I need workers for that, and I don't have workers. So I will be impatiently waiting and taking on this relaxing view of the city and the nice S-curvy street going up here while we're waiting for more villagers to come in. Hey, +2 villagers. Okay. Weavers. Weavers right away. Here we go. Avermaris and Langliva. You can't make this stuff up. Langliva, yep, and Agamaris. I wanted to see who Avramaris. Okay, and you're getting stuff already. Thanks for taking this stuff. Where are we? Week 3, day 6. On the speed 3. Let's get these cloth numbers up, please, because we need more common clothes. And then 1 citizen left. Okay, you know who this could be. I don't know who that was. I don't think it was Nigel, though. I don't think Nigel left us. But I figured we'd have a citizen leave, and we have. Well, that'll help our little problem, won't it? Nigel, you still with us? Nigel's still with us. Now, let's remember, Nigel has the reddish hair and the beard. I have a feeling Nigel will leave eventually. They all leave eventually. Ooh, it's getting bad now. But look, the happiness is up to 70%. That could have possibly been... No, Nigel. Nigel would not leave in the middle of a job. Would you, Nigel? You're not going to leave us? Hey, you didn't find anything but rock. Nigel, you can go. Okay? You can leave if you want to. I'm just saying. Anytime you want to leave, you can go. Nigel. Man, this city, I tell you. Alright, I need a warehouse down here. We might as well put it next to the shepherds since they're negative. If I put a warehouse down here, I need a warehouse up next to the weaver. So that we can get some clothing up here. Warehouse built. I didn't really leave myself any space. There is a shepherd here. Can I somehow cram a warehouse on the hillside? You know what I'm saying? That's not gonna look right. That's not gonna look right. No, it's definitely not gonna look right. What if I put you down here? What if I put you here? Kind of sideways kind of thing going on like this. I swear there was another warehouse down here. There's a granary. I don't think there's a warehouse down here. There's one over here. Yeah, we can put some cloth in here. I think you can get to this. You might have to dodge the rows, the move around is what I'm trying to say a little bit. Let's build this, and then let's set this to prioritize construction, please, because we're about up to 93 stone. Okay. 110 of the clothing and 5 of the common wares. It's always awkward when you have a village problem, but I really do feel like this is solvable. Uh-oh. Sticking off the ground. Please stand by. Now, you know I could use a wall on that. Let's use a wall. Show me the walls. I have this wall, right? I've done this before. Just kind of cram a wall in here. And I don't know where you're going. Yeah, you see how that works? I need to scoot it in just a little bit. It's not exactly the same color, but and then we'll put a shrubbery right out in front, right here, just to kind of hide the stuff. Beautiful. From a distance, that looks absolutely perfect. No access to goods. And are you a citizen? You are a citizen. Okay, that's fine. Goods, 1 of 2. We'll get there with the common wares. We had 2 new villagers come in. What did I say I wanted to do with the villagers? There's another warehouse right here. What are you storing? Storing, well, you're storing common wares there. What did I want to do with the other villagers? Fish. Fish, fish, fish. To make sure we don't have any more than a common goods problem. I built all these fish. So let's do Adelfleet, Edelweiss, and come on. Edgidia. That's, I can't. What? Edgidia and Edelfleet. Hey, you know. Remind me not to use these names again, please. Warehouse is built. Look at all of them. I think they're almost all done. How about that? We're not ready to use them yet. We have 10,000. Let's take a look at the budget real quick just to see if I didn't crash anything. Nope, we're still fine. I've got probably, I'm going to guess we're at 3,000 this month. I got a little bit of room to spare with the budget. I still have 1 unemployed. Where do I want to put them? I really feel like... Oh, we have a warehouse. Alright, let's put the... we don't have any unemployed. I was wrong. Anyway, let's get this ready. We're going to put cloth here, wool, excuse me, so that the... Now, you know... Okay, it's a little bit closer. You know, I made it a little bit closer so that the weavers don't have to walk all the way down here to a random shepherd to get the wool. And then what else do we want to store here? I say more clothing when we can make it. Let's store more clothing here. That's being pretty optimistic, don't you think? Now, 3 villagers, look out. Okay, because happiness is up because we had a couple citizens leave. Alright, let's, Louis? No, Louis die. And Abba. We'll take a chance on her. And then, that was Abba, wasn't it? And then, Oringia. I do like clicking before I hit plus. Okay, 3 of them in here. Do I want to put all 3 there? I have 3 here and 3 here. Yeah, that's fine. I need to build another goods workshop. Let's check out the raw materials. Iron is still only at 22. Why? Because I don't know why. You're really, really slow? Hey, you got a gem and 4 iron. I don't really know why the iron is still low. We're pulling a lot of it out of the ground. But we do have 8 iron bars, which is good. And then we have 23 coal. And we're not making any swords, so they're stuck at 118. And we're making tools, and then we're making common wares. And our common wares are sitting at 7. How many citizens do we have left? We have 21 citizens left, but notice that the goods shortage is, the needs are minus 4% on the goods. The goods shortage may be falling. So this might have worked. The majority of our pesky commoners, let's wait till one shows up, like you are a commoner. You're a citizen. No, oh yeah, you're a commoner, you're a citizen, so let's follow the citizen. Let's slow it down to speed 1. Fine then, walk away. So you get your common clothes, and then there are, how many common wares? There's 0 common wares here. Alright. Alright, people. What are we doing? Somebody had suggested somewhere that I start actually trading for stuff, especially if I have extra money. So let's take a look at the trading. This is something that I never do. Wants to sell iron bars, wine, candles. I could buy candles. But then, oh, I could buy common wares from you. Interesting. Okay, and we're storing common wares in a warehouse nearby. Davenport want to sell anything interesting? Nah, not really. Not really. We could buy luxuries. So why don't we go ahead for resources. Where's the old common wares? For common wares, let's buy until inventory reaches... This might cost us a lot of money, but it's okay. Until inventory reaches 30. Because we currently have 10. Let's see if we can get up to 30 common wares. Should I say 50? Do I hear 50? Oh, we're at 4,000 this month. But the previous month is only 1864. We're going to go to 50 for common wares. And then for selling common clothes, I'm going to keep it at 300. But common wares, I want to buy 50. That's going to be expensive. So you know what? Let's go ahead and send the soldiers out. Military mission available. What kind of mission is this? It's an easy mission? Why not? Why not? Help requested. Prepare the troops. You guys are fully trained. Make yourself useful. You're not going to get any promotions until I'm working, until I've got luxuries coming into the city. Send them out. There you go. It's just an easy mission. They'll be back shortly. And we'll see if the trader comes in with common wares. It's going to be costly. But we're almost maxed on cash anyway. I'm tempted to... Oh, what am I saying? I'm tempted to raise the treasury. Why don't we do that? I don't think I ever did this. Did I ever set these to treasuries? I did not. So here we go. Treasury. 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 Scroll, scroll. Treasury. 2060. Did I get them all? Treasury, 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 treasury. Occupants, dorms, 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 dorms. Badger, badger. Okay, good. Good, good. Okay. We have some extra villagers. How are we doing with fish over here? Did you bring... You got 30 fish in? You're all by yourself? And you don't want to be all by yourself anymore? One of one fisherman. We have 2 unemployed. Let's do Azuzia. And I couldn't help it. Only women are coming into the village right now. And then Spurling. There you go. There's Spurling. Spurling, you're going to help out in the granary. There's all the soldiers. We're going to speed it up to speed 2. All right. Do we still have a bailiff? Bailiff available for a mandate? Anything? Where are we now? We're up at the top of the hill, and then we're over here, aren't we? If I had my choice, which one's closer? Yeah, I'm sending you up here. I'm sending you up here. Go get them. All right? I'm not building a bridge this episode. I'm not doing it. Not building a bridge. It's not going to happen. Nope. No bridges. All right. The goods shortage is down to 9%. Now, I just started buying... I don't know if any came in or not. I just started buying common wares. I really think the market's fixed it. Maybe not as good as I would have expected. Okay, he just bought common wares. Citizen Affleck just bought some common wares right here. See? And I think that's how it works. I should be doing it with food as well. Especially if I never promote that much. And I think that's one of the issues. I'm not used to playing like this. I probably should put all the markets together so that the secondary food is only bought by the commoners. But that doesn't really matter. Wow. Wow. Look how negative we are right now. Wow. We must have just bought a lot of common wares. What just happened? What just happened? The treasury does cost money. Trade. Planks, polished stone. Oh, expenses. Common wares. 3,300 bucks. Okay. And there's the 41. Okay, that was our initial purchase. And we, in fact, took out a loan. But look, we're positive already. Wow. If that happens again, I'm going to have to cut down that number. I'm hoping we don't go through all those common wares. I need another common wares workshop, and we need more iron. I gotta be careful. We don't really have a lot of iron still. Plus 3 villagers. Yeah, we only have 13 iron ore. And now we're running out of wood? No, not really. Okay, one of those new villagers is gonna be a charcoal burner. Nuadu. And then everybody else here has 2 of 2 smelters, 2 of 2 smelters. Yep, you're a granary, but you don't have anything in stock. This has the common wares, the gems, the iron ore, and the planks. This has wool, common clothes, which we don't have. But check out all the wool we have, 149. We do have 31 cloth. Common clothes are going up. Okay. Kind of sort of solved that problem. And we have 2 unemployed. We have our last fisherman now. It's Mabel. Yep, Mabel. And what else do I want? Do I want another transporter here? What are your fishings? 15 if... Yeah, I do. Okay, one more transporter here. It's Gilmartin. Really? Gilmartin. Yep, Gilmartin. Alright. Now, what else? What else could possibly go wrong? I think we might be okay for a while, but boy, oh boy. Before I promote again, I've got to get those commonware numbers up. Where can I put another commonwares workshop? Hey, it's a monthly report. And hey, we actually have money. Alright, promotion available. Pay $260 to promote all the newcomers to serfs. Done. Promote to commoner. Not gonna do it. You know what though? Oh, not the blacksmith. Okay, sort by arrival. The woodcutters. We have plenty of wood. I am going to add to our citizens. Just to see if we can hang on to them. So you're at 100%. We'll pay 200 for you. And 200 for you. And 200 for Moldy the Miner. There we go. I promoted some more villagers to citizens. Let's see if we can hang on to these citizens. That also will help us make money. Commonware is 42. Now wait a minute. We're buying common wares now, right? 3,300 in common wares. But we sold... Good grief. 375 in common wares? Now... I wonder, how much do we sell common wares for? Victorious, yep. Keep them with you. How much are we selling common wares for? Let's take a look at that. 6 sold this week for 150. Yeah, we're losing money on common wares. I think though, as long as we can sell them, we're okay. I mean, we've got over $1,000 bucks. I think we're okay. The budget clearly shows that we lost 2,000 last week. If we have to buy, and we're going to have to, if we have to buy another big chunk of common wares. Okay, stop talking, start building. Common wares. Yep. No access to food. I don't even know what that problem is. Common wares right here. Where can we put another one? Invalid position, right? You're not going to want to go on the hill. I can put another one up here. Might have to be tilted differently. Actually, because you look so good on the hill, why don't we put them up here? Why don't we put 2 more in? 1. I might be limited on how many citizens I can add. I'm only going to put 1 more in because I just remembered that we don't really have enough iron. The miners assigned are not bringing enough iron out of the ground. And we didn't find another clump of iron, did we? No. We just found rocks. Gold. Gold. Gold deposit. Gold. Hold on. Nobody buys gold, right? Wants to buy. Nah, so much. No, not so much. Not so much. You'll buy honey. That monastery can make us a good amount of money. You'll buy barrels for 20. You will straight out buy barrels for 20. And to make barrels, remind me what we need to make barrels with. What's that? That's a cooperage? Resources needed. Tools. Stone. No, oh, sorry, I'm sorry. Produces 1 barrel in exchange for 4 planks, 1 iron, and 1 tool. You're also an iron user. I'm thinking. Iron's a problem. Okay, raw material purchases. Let's go back. Somebody was selling iron. You're selling iron for 10. If we buy iron for 10, can we turn it into stuff? Maybe this is what we need to buy. And coal is cheap too. Let's do this. I've never done this before. I've never bought iron. I've never bought coal. Let's buy it. And if it doesn't work, it's your fault. Coal. Let's buy until inventory reaches, I don't know, 50? Always have 50? Always have 75 coal. Am I storing coal anywhere? I'll have to check that out. I'm not sure I am. And then iron bars. Buy until inventory reaches 50. Buy until inventory reaches 50. I'm getting really nervous about the common wares. Really nervous about the common wares. 50. We only have 41 now. I gotta lower that. I'm gonna lower this to 30. Thanks for interrupting me. I'm gonna lower that to 30. Yep. We're gonna lower that to 30 and see what happens. Now, am I storing coal anywhere? Because if I'm not, we can't buy it. Your wood sword. Your planks, iron ore, gems, common wares. I don't think I'm storing coal anywhere, so I need to take over a warehouse somewhere. Okay, common clothes, and of course, coal. Just don't set the clothing next to the coal, please. And then for wool, why don't we, let's empty stock. So I can have an opening here. I don't need to store 2 wools here. I don't know what I was thinking. As long as the wool here is available here, they'll be fine. But we'll store some coal here, and this is how we'll buy it. And we'll see if the buying of it helps out. How are we doing for bars? 13 bars, 0 bars. Okay, and we have 1,900. Missing raw materials. We have 1 villager unemployed. I'm going to have to go to the list because I can't remember. All these warehouses, gathering huts. Right. Where are you? This gathering hut is over here. Are there any places to live over here? Perhaps. This is you? Yep. Let's assign some more 1 forager. It's Sibri. Sibri, hopefully there's a place over here for you to live. Soldiers should come back from some cash. Okay, we're max. We're max in the treasury. I'm shocked. I am shocked. Previous week we made 1,000. What did we buy? We bought 0 common wares. And this month we bought 1,500, which means we will be negative if that stands. Common wares we only sold for 500. I'm wondering if it's the iron that we need to buy instead and not the common wares. In the meantime, let me continue my project. First off, this is the new neighborhood. All right, this is going to be the new neighborhood. Oh, I don't own that. Ooh. Oh, why not? Let's buy this one too. Okay. We've got to work our way up the hill anyway. Extraction zone. Let's put an extraction zone right here. There we go. No access to food. I'm working on it. This is going to be builders. These things are a pain to build because you can't hit shift to build them. The builders are going to go over here. Builders row. Right between, I guess right between the berries. Yeah, this row will be like this. All right, 10 builders. That'll hold 30 total builders. 10 builder huts. I haven't done anything with that yet. Bailiff found a... Oh, hey! Nigel. Thank you so much. You finally found a quartz deposit. How about that? I don't really need one. But there it is, everybody. Quartz. How about that? The monastery is going to go over here. Have I unlocked the monastery? Didn't I unlock it? Let's look at estates. I did not unlock the monastery. We have 11 clergy influence. The monastery has been unlocked. To unlock the apiary, I need 3 clergy influence. I need to talk to a horseman or a monk. Well, we'll have to wait for a horseman or a monk to come in, won't we? Yell when you see him. I'll talk to him. We'll get our influence, and we'll be good to go. And there's the new monastery building. Alright, have we bought our iron yet? Well, if we did, we immediately turned it into tools. Really, let's look at the budget now. So I'm wondering if we bought our iron. I wish we could sell more polished stone. Expenses. We bought 80 coal here. We bought common wares. We haven't bought any iron yet. How about that? Wonder why not. Is it because we ended up having too much iron? Why didn't we buy... because I'm not storing iron bars in a warehouse? Like a maroon? I said empty stock of this wool. You're not emptying the stock. That wool just turned into iron bars. Okay? And, not refuse. Accept. There. I got rid of some of our wool, but we have 205. It's okay. All the wool can go here. We have 2 unemployed. Let's put all 4... Let's get this up to 4 transporters with Anise. Anise? Now, there we can store the iron. Now we can buy the iron. Okay. And we're buying coal. That maybe will pick up the common wares. Because you're both out of iron bars. I have no idea the build rate of the common wares. But once this gets finished, we will have another one. Okay, well, we're buying raw materials. How about that? And we are maxed on cash. Again. Goodness. 88% happiness, food shortage 1%, goods shortage 1%. I'm calling success on that. We still have 1 villager unemployed, really? I didn't give you a job? I thought I did. Alright, let me look at the jobs. Hold on. One moment. Common Wares Workshop has been built. Got a job for you. You're gonna be 1. Oh, we have 2 now. I didn't see the message, but okay. It's Almagade. Yep. And Queena. There, common goods. And you're gonna end up costing us iron, but yeah, I tell you, iron ore is a problem. How's the budget doing? Positive 2301. Even though we bought only 660 in common wares. How about that? Good for us. We sold 475 in common wares, 1700 in common clothes, 1600 in berries, 2040 in fish, 113 in paganism. And nothing, we did not sell any planks. We did this month 20, but they're really not buying planks that often. Alright, promotion is available. Let's promote all the newcomers to serfs, and then I'm going back to the citizens. Because the goods shortage is only at 1%, I mean, if we're buying raw materials, we might as well sell as much as we can. Oh, it's going to slow the miners down. What are you going to do? 2, 4, that's it. 2 citizens. It's a nice thing about citizens. You really can't promote that many at a time. I was going to put berry huts. Hut. There we go. I think this should be able to take 4 of these. 1, 2, 3. Maybe a 4th one over here. Except I don't like when the tongue sticks out of the ground, so I'll put 1 over here. You're not a negative, so that should be fine. 4, build. Right, because we really do need to pick more berries. As far as what... Oh, look at you. Look at you. Well, somebody's going to be coming in. We need to start foresting. What do we want to do over here? I'd say all sycamores. No, we're up on the hill. We'll mix sycamores and oaks again. No. Up how high? How high are we up on the hill? All oaks. Oaks. All oaks up here. And we don't have any unemployed, but as soon as we do, we'll assign a forester. Have I marked this area as reforestation? I have. Mark this big area here. There's 2 villages right there. How about that? Okay. It's gonna be Nicola. Yep, you're going to be a forester. You're probably going to want to live somewhere nearby, and we probably have enough area. I was tempted to put wheat down here, and I keep changing my mind. I don't want the bread. We're going to need wheat for beer, though. We're going to need wheat for beer. So keep that in mind. But let me expand the residential area out to here. Yep. Just like that. Okay. Here we go. And you ought to be starting to plant oaks. And you, even though the planting zone is, you're on the side of the planting zone, it looks like you can plant this area. So you'll be able to plant this area. That's okay. I probably need to move you at some point. Why don't I go ahead and do that? Why don't I go ahead and move you up here? The gathering huts are getting built. We'll build another forester camp up here. That's good enough. Without going to the jobs list, I'm trying to remember where I had some available jobs. And it was right here. Yes. Right here. One more forager. It's going to be Morgan. Morgan, you're going to be another forager down here. Just out of curiosity... Sibri, where did you end up moving? Over here, good. And is this allowed to upgrade? It's not. And there's one of two here. I'm turning off your density upgrade. When you get promoted, and remind me you're low. When you get promoted, this will upgrade to a nice looking house. How about you? Also turning off density upgrade. We'll put some trees in next to the road. Everybody likes trees. Plus 4 villagers, because everybody's so darn happy. Here's some trees. Look at them spinning. Okay, you're now very high, and you're high. Perfect. Alright, what are you now? Anything? You're low. I'll deal with you later. You can move around. Alright, military mission available. Bailiff is available for a mandate. Well, you know what? Nigel, if you're still with us, you're going to come over here now. For $100, you're going to find out what that is. We now have 35 iron ore, 58 coal, 15 iron bars, 5 now. We're not making swords anymore. And we have 29 tools. You know what I should do? I should sell the swords we have because we're not going to make them anymore. I have it paused. I want to sell above the value of... We have 118. I'm going to let us go down to 50. I don't know how long that's going to take. And then the trade routes that want to buy swords... Is there anybody that wants to buy swords? Yeah, you buy swords for 25. You know, it's a little bit of money. So looking at the budget now... Yes, we made 1660 last month. We did have an expensive 56 and 200 in iron. But we didn't buy any common wares. We may be over. And we're selling a consistent about 550 in common wares. How about that? So if you look at the balance now, 154 wool, 100 cloth. We're still short on clothing. I mean, we have 214, but we could still use more clothing. Another tailor workshop, I think, is in the offing. Look for the green roofs. Plus 3 villagers. I now have 7 unemployed. Good grief. Oh, you're off the ground. I thought sure I checked that and you weren't going to be off the ground. I'll fix it. Alright, we're going to go over like this. We're going to keep going like this. Where's the little thing? There's things right here. Alright, you're going to kind of tilt away. But I want this tree to be there. You're going to go like this. Yep, up. You're going to be off the ground. I put you back a little bit. There's off the ground. There's on the ground. Something like that. A little curvy road, but let's make sure we have enough tailor's workshops. Alright, we have a number of unemployed. I'm going to have to go to the jobs list. Or the buildings list. And it was sorted correctly. All these warehouses, all the builders' workshops, then the gathering huts. Marble quarries we don't need. Stone quarries we don't need. Food stall, where are you? Yeah, what you were gonna be just a primary food? Let's go ahead and get this filled out. Let's see. What do we want to put here in the food stall? I didn't do anything with this one. We have any citizens that live down here? We might have citizens. Let's check it out. Occupants. Commoner. And Marion, commoner. Now, I think clothes. I think clothes. And if I have to put in another market, I'll put in another market here and I'll put in common wares and hide it behind the clothes. If you know what I mean. So you're going to be berries and you're going to be clothes. We'll put 2 market tenders in. It's Gauder and linen. Okie doke. And let's go back to the jobs list. Forester camps. Right. How quickly I forgot. Let's go ahead and put 2 foresters in. Do I really need 2 foresters? I don't know. We seem to have plenty of wood, but I have a feeling we're going to need more soon enough. So it's going to be Leonard. And then over here, your oaks. Nope. Where's the empty forester camp then? Hold the phone. Hold the phone. There's an empty forester camp? Oh, somebody left. No wonder. This forester camp is empty. I forgot all about you. Boy, did I forget all about you. Well, you're empty. All the trees have been cut down. Who's been cutting the trees down? Are there even any? Let's go to the telescope of desirability and look for the red. Yeah, this was making planks for us. You know, I guess that's a big negative. Okay, turn off the telescope. Let's go ahead and put somebody back in here. You were doing poplars. That was a mistake. You need to do sycamores. You're down here near the bottom. Yeah, sycamores. We're a little up the hill. Sycamores and poplars are fine. And this is going to be Sibeli. All right. So that is somebody that we lost. Telescope off. Forester camp. Good. Plant some trees back in here, please. Yeah, this area's very industrial, so that makes sense. That makes sense. And then I don't know where you guys are going to get your wood. But there's nothing down here at the moment. And you're planting. Okay, good. I never assigned miners to this stone deposit either. Remember that stone deposit? Never assigned to miners. I assigned all the foragers over here though, right? Yep. Okay. We still have 3 unemployed. I think your berries are gone. Well, now they're back. Where do you go if these run out? Over here, maybe? Okay, there's not enough foragers here either. I think I'm going to leave that alone. And where I put these foragers here. 1, 2, 3, 4. That might be too many. But anyway, it's going to be Melisant, Orbella, and Tapachia? Yep. And we are max cash in this promotion time. So, pay 180 to promote all the newcomers to serfs. Is anybody complaining about religion? Not really. When's the last time I added a well? I don't know. Pay to promote to commoners? Nope. We're citizens today. And let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. What am I doing? 7, 8. I'm going to stop at 8. 8 more citizens. How do you like that? 8 more citizens. Just because we've been doing okay. We've been doing okay. We don't have any shortages yet. We now have 330 common clothes. And these tailor workshops are going to be ready. And we're not going to need them yet. That's okay. And then that's the last of the promotion I wanted to do. Plus 0 villagers. Residential space is low. Is it now? Is it now? Are you still happy? 90, 90. Yep. Plus 2. You know, we could build down here. Do I own down in here? Wrong button. Do I own down in here? I do. Why don't I put a residential area down in here? Why didn't I do this sooner? This is a fine spot for just a swath of residential area. And I'll fix that later. I don't want to buy any more land at the moment. Yeah, that's close enough to these. And we'll probably need more weavers, and you know, I can put the weavers down here too. This is going to be basically a textile area down in here, I think. Okay, 42 common wares, Taylor's Workshop built. I'm curious, did we just buy common wares or did we just make them? Let's look at the budget. I mean, we're still maxed on cash, trade, expenses. It's all coal and iron. How about that? The common wearer makers can make it fast enough if I can just keep the iron number up. And so if we look, 69 coal, 4 iron, and you have 2 iron in stock there. You have 3 iron in stock here, so you've got a small buffer. 1 iron in stock here, but you're short on tools. Our tool makers, 4 iron here for the tools, and the other tool maker is here. Oh, we lost a blacksmith. So I'll add another blacksmith. That'll help with the tools, because the tool numbers are way down now. I tell you, I can afford to buy tools. That's the balance. When you have this many citizens, you can afford to pay to keep them happy. Thanks. Only rocks nearby. Thanks, Nigel. I tell you. Well, he found actually. What else could he find, right? No, he could have found iron. We could have used some extra iron. Whoa, look out. +4 villagers. How about that? Okay. Common wares. 2 of 2 already. Why don't I remember putting the second one in? It's magic. Is my memory getting that bad? Don't answer. We lost a blacksmith. So it's going to be... I don't know yet. Idonia. Right? Idonia. That gives us our blacksmith. Let me check. Oh, look how many charcoal burners we lost. No wonder we were so low on charcoal. Alright, well, if we can make more charcoal, then we just don't have to buy charcoal, and that's fine. Amory and Henricus. You're going to help us with the charcoal. Alright, good. That might explain the decent wood numbers. 404 shirts now. I am going to make one more tailor. We have 167 wool and 86 cloth. I think we can afford one more tailor. You're going to go right here. It's going to be more. It's a pattern, isn't it? Anyway, you're going to go right in here. That's a nice place, too. Is that sticking off the ground? That's not. Oh, that reminds me. I got to take care of this problem. A fence. I might have used the old fence trick before. I'm not sure. Is it this one that's big enough to hide it? Like, just put a fence right here. Build. Yeah, not so much. From a distance, it's fine. Yeah, that's just the way they had to tie it together. Happiness 88. You know, the 89, excuse me. Happiness is now 89. That's almost 90%. Definitely made some progress from the beginning of this episode. I wish I could be confident that the market fixed helped. I do think it helped a little. I think what helped the most is not... I think the market fix is definitely the smart thing to do. And I will do this from now on. I don't think I'll do it with food because of the way I'm promoting. I try to get commoners to citizens quickly anyway. It might help with the food. But then again, if I did it with the food, everybody would want berries and fish would be second. So then I'd end up flip-flopping, right? Some markets, berries would be first and fish would be second. Some markets, fish would be first and berries would be second. Why even bother? Just build them separate. May the best food win. But with the goods, I think it's important to do it with the goods. And then we need luxuries. And you can see, I mean, +4 villagers again because everybody's just so happy to come in. Okay. What jobs? What do we have? What do we have? What do you have? Not the builders yet. Not the stone quarries yet. The good stalls. Whoops. These were all good stalls where I added common clothes. And yes, we don't really have a shortage, but I should fill these out. So it's going to be Libby. You're going to sell shirts there. And this stonemason hut. Oh, we can make even more polished stone. And then this good stall over here. Oh, we had upgrades over here too. Oh, you're walking a long way to get your goods. I'm so sorry. This is going to be clothing. And this is going to be Margeria, sure. Alright. Really should put a warehouse or something over here. Nah, you can walk over here. You know, it might be argued that I build maybe a warehouse and a granary over on the Keep Island here to help get stuff closer to this island. Who do we have here? Occupants 1 of 2. It's just Ralph, who's a commoner. And then here, 2 of 2. That's Steven, who's a commoner. I'm hoping they're both commoners. And who loves you, baby? Commoner. Loved ya. Loved ya. Commoner, okay. When they go to citizens, I'm gonna have to build a second market over here. Otherwise, they have to walk literally across the world to get the common wares, which is they're doing right now wherever our scattered citizens are. It just makes it really inefficient. 91 happiness. So with the trading, it becomes less and less worthwhile to sell goods to other villages as the game goes on. But they seem, and I don't know if this is true or not, but they seem to have an infinite number of goods for sale, which really helps, especially with the raw goods. I could buy a lot more iron at a time if I could find a trader. There's so many people now. 245 villagers, 92 happiness. There's so many people, I don't know if I can find a trader or not. But I wonder how many of each good that they're willing to sell. No access to goods. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Who? You? Freeze. Goods, 1 of 2. It's Andres, citizen. So, Andres, I suppose it could be argued. Well, there's no common wares here. Common wares are down to 5. Yeah, okay, so we're gonna have another common ware shortage again, unless I can get those numbers up. Those numbers are a problem. Iron. How much iron am I buying? Trade. Not army, not estates. Trade. Iron. I'm buying 50. That's probably the most you can buy. Yep. That's probably the most you can buy. So, we are limited on how much iron we can produce. +1 villager. Alright, where does this villager go? Let's see here. This granary probably could use somebody else. Where is this granary? Over here? Sure. 17 berries. You have 3 in here for the fish. Let's put another one in here for the berries. Well, I take that back. Does this granary have everybody in it? Only 2 of 4 and no berries? I think you could use another one. Reynaldus, you're going to go here. And then here is going to be, along with Elmer Fudd, is going to be Ganara. 2 there. And then the last person's going to have to be, we obviously are still short on berries. And you're empty set. Oh, what is Cerbrethic? Garlic breath. You're gonna go here. Alright, well, I don't know how to end the episode. Nigel is not gonna cross a bridge and go look at a rock for us. So maybe we just enjoy the view here. Let's see, where are the shadows right now? The shadows are over on this side right now. And here's a view of the village. It's pretty big. The Sycamore is getting pretty big. Let's get the keep in there. How about that? Look at that. Sycamore is getting pretty big. let's review the stats real quick. 246, that's 9 newcomers and promotions available in just a day. So it'll be at the beginning of the next episode. 9 newcomers, 37 serfs, 150 commoners, 31 citizens. I might be hitting the limit on how many citizens I can have due to the limited amount of iron we have until I send Nigel somewhere else to see if we can find iron. You know, there's minerals on the other side here. I don't know. That's interesting. I'll have to think about that. But anyway, that is going to be it for this time. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. We'll see you later.